The Sunmaster Sunflower Header from Sheyenne Tooling and Manufacturing is the most successful row crop header in the world to harvest sunflowers that are lodged, broken over, or excessively dry. Jim Broughton is the owner of the company. Jim, what makes this sunflower header so successful?
We have a flat pan with a little agitation, or we call it a kicker underneath. Same idea as a trailer going down the road. If anybody used to have bales or hay, as you went down the road, it shaked a little bit and everything went to the back. Well, that's what our pans do. They just vibrate enough and all your seeds float to the back. Or anybody else that has a cone, those seeds go into the row and you lose them. So our capacity to save seeds and right flowers is so much better. Then our cutting unit is at the back of the pan or the gathering chain, where the older models had them in the front. So any heads that were leaning forward tipped forward and you lost them. On ours, it's already contained in the machine, so your head loss is much, much less for down or twisted flowers.
Belfield, North Dakota farmer Byron Richard tells us why he chose not one, but two Sunmaster headers.
Well, there's several reasons. One of them is due to the fact that as you get later in the season, your sunflowers tend to get on the dry side and shatter loss gets to be an issue, and this one does an excellent job as far as bringing the loose seeds into the header. The other issue is if you got down flowers, you can go down and you can bring them flowers up very well with this one. We have run all crop John Deere heads in the past, but you had a lot more moving parts. Here they just run one gathering chain, which makes it a lot simpler unit to maintain and operate with less downtime. So you can have downtime if you can get anything done. And we had a very good run last year with that first header, so that's why we decided to go with the second one.
Talking with Ariska area farmer Tom McKee about his Sunmaster header. First of all, Tom, how did you get started using the Sunmaster header?
I was using a John Deere all crop, and I thought there was some excessive loss at the header, so called Jim up one day and asked him what he had going there, and he said, well, he'd bring a demonstrator right out, and so he did, and we cut our harvest loss substantially, and I ended up buying a demonstrator. Yeah, I was very happy with it. We could hardly find any loss from the header compared to what the all crop was doing, and big improvement. And then the sunflowers are worth 15 to 20 cents a pound. It doesn't take a lot of improvement. If you lose 100 to 200 pounds an acre with whatever you're doing before, it easily pays for itself.
Tim James is the operations manager at Sheyenne Tooling and Manufacturing.
Designed for a sunflower, it can be used on dryland corn, it can be used on Milo. We not only manufacture this header, we use it, and we support it extremely well. The people that use it, they buy it, they keep it, and you just don't find them on the market.